Well, fireworks again. It was a day full of outbursts from Cedric Marks during the sentencing trial today. The state is seeking the death penalty, as you know, for the murders of Jenna Scott and Michael Swearingin.
Today, both victims' families shared how this experience has been for them so far, and it has caused a lot of grief. 6 News reporter Sydney DeShawn is live outside the Bell County Justice Center and tells us the latest. Sydney?
Chris, Lindsay, both of the families say this nearly 2-month-long trial has been very emotional and gut-wrenching. Now, Jenna Scott's father, Jonathan Scott, testified there is a big void in his family's life now, especially for Jenna's 14-year-old daughter. He says her daughter is struggling because all her friends have mothers, but they try their best to comfort her. Jenna's father shared that Jenna was fearful, but came to a place where she didn't want fear to control her. When he finished, Marks actually apologized to members of Jenna's family. After Michael's mother, Deborah Harrison, took the stand, she said everybody loved her son except for Cedric Marks. She looked at Marks and said, quote, "You always talk about how much you love your children and how wonderful they are, but what about my child? What about Jonathan's child? We've lost our children. How do you think we feel?" End quote. Michael's mom says Marks need the strongest punishment available. She ended her testimony today with, quote, "I will hurt until the day I see him in heaven," end quote. Now, after the family spoke, the state rested their case and Marks brought in Maya Maxwell. Marks is claiming that Maxwell and her ex-boyfriend were behind the murders of Michael Swearingin and Jenna Scott, but Maxwell says all of this information is not accurate. Now, Marks is calling in 3 witnesses tomorrow and sentencing is expected to wrap up on Thursday. For now, live in Bell County, I'm Sydney DeShawn for 6 News.
Okay, so before the weekend's out, we should know the verdict on that sentencing.
Sydney, thank you so much for your report.